Damn, I want to go see that, bro. I'm gonna go see that next week. He eating some ass tonight. That's all that
Nom
is.
nom 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 nom. Delicioso.
Trent,
Hey
fuck you
everybody,
doing?
it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium
That
here in
boy,
Cleveland,
cool.
Ohio.
He said he
Today,
wanted
it's
a
the
car.
penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. This fielded at the 2, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And a peek now at the
Oh
offense
my God!
for
The
Cleveland.
moment I fucking turn away from that damn spot.
Has an impact on games that he plays. Very
Oh,
strong
fuck you,
top,
Gavin.
Has really good balance.
Bitch ass
I've seen
nigga.
him bounce off of tacklers, stay on his feet, and continue to
Nah,
churn out additional
my friend is
gains.
in this
Also
game with
pretty
us.
effective in the passing game as well.
He's the one that fucking shot me.
Tight end Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to have a third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
I need him to win.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's
Why?
a lot of talk
Why
about
is
how
that?
they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good
I need
start.
Ike to win.
Playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run the counter now. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible?
Yeah.
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on.
When I went up on him on the score, I was lagging. But then after that, there wasn't no more lag when he went up.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready. AT Gator.
Touchdown.
Yeah, Gavin, fuck you.
Tito Smith, his first carry. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. The numbers there in last week's game for Smith.
I don't know why you can't scout players now, but
7 yards.
whatever's clever, bro. Whatever you need to do to scout your players, I really don't care. Just don't go and look at the attributes and shit. Yeah, he can if he go into his own league and do it.
Hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Off play action. Herbert. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Thank you. Give me a pass interference, bro.
Pass interference. Defense.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for
His name is Thaddeus.
Back to throw. Herbert got a man, it's caught. for a Ravens
Morale boost.
touchdown.
There you go.
Marquise Goodwin.
Oh, move, nigga, move.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens,
That boy gotta be camping somewhere.
Let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get it.
4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Anderson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second
Go look
half.
at the pictures in the committee chat, the one that Kenny sent.
Second down pass
Just
play
whatever
there,
one
but
that's
it's
the 2021.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Goff.
Ah, fuck. He's on the left side in the field.
There's gonna be some big ass defensive cuts on my team, bro. God damn.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hello. I owe him some kills.
Next drive. They've shown
Oh shit! Damn, my bad, folks.
As they try again with a 1st down now. Now left side on the swing.
You popped out of nowhere, bro.
Out to the 27.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, I found him underneath the windmill. Oh, never mind. He in the back of the house.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st.
Yeah.
And this should be the
just
final
assumed
play
it was
before
you.
the quarter ends. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on, bitch. I know you're around here somewhere.
Now Ito Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2nd and 1.
Oh,
Thank you for
oh,
holding
there's
on.
another one right there, straight ahead. He's like
Inside
sitting
the
on.
35. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the 33. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's
In
cool.
this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they
That's
have
one.
plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time,
He's
you
up
got to
top.
be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Bro, how are they hitting? What are they hitting me with?
Smith. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means if
Oh my God.
inside,
See,
you get
that's
strung out
exactly
on the
why.
perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Mostert. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from
Trent,
the
you trying to
defensive
play?
side, was it?
Trent,
Offensive
you
line,
here?
especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
And they will touch him down, but not
He on
before
PC.
he gets the 1st. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Here's Mostert. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
This is Smith, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now, after the running play,
Yes, sir.
a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They come out here in the eye. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now Goff. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Now Goff on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the pass, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Call. And it's caught. And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Here we go. 180. We don't want this.
They'll run for it with Anderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Anderson is the lone man in the backfield here as they get set for a 2nd and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Goff now looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offense.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now See on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Herbert. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 50's the mark. 50's the mark. We got it. Alpha. Mark 50, mark 50, mark 50. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Mark.
From the gun, Herbert is going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run here with John Kelly. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
60 yours. Check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50. Don't get nervous. Ready?
On first down, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mostert. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Go, go.
Check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Stop your whining. Mike 50, Mike 50. Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, Delta.
To throw on third down, Herbert. And he finds Seals Jones complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Randy Gregory. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Yep.
That's me.
On second down now. It's Keller, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
His throw caught at about the 5.
You want to cry for me.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. They come out here in the eye. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with the keeper. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. That's why the whole play got stuffed.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it.
Damn, take it easy on your boy.
They tried to throw
Jesus Christ.
To knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Anderson. And I don't think he made it out. Anderson didn't. He didn't make it out, and that's going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect?
Yeah, how you going to tell him not to press random buttons and you pressing random buttons?
That was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say the
Sub-Zero is the best out there, bro.
So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Ooh.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they had it 4th and goal.
Xbox, you would have got this.
Didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. This is Mostert. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Looking to throw. Herbert. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down.
Ooh.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
Your brothers
Hey,
are trash like
what
you.
did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. On fourth down, Herbert. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Can't
This
nobody fucking
quarterback
Starfire.
now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to throw. Herbert. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here on a late flag as well.
Boy,
I
these
think this
face
one's gonna be a
mask
face
calls
mask.
are everywhere.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter,
I mean, I ain't getting them, but I got one. But Cleveland done got like 6 of them motherfuckers. Oh, because they stripping the ball. They trying to strip the ball. Okay. Makes sense.
So now the
Failed
penalty's
attempt.
got him set up with a first and goal. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds
Better
up
pick
falling
Raven.
incomplete.
She a mug.
And this will
She
not
not?
be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Hey,
With the
no.
final fortnight of games
No,
upon us,
nigga.
teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Hey, you're impressed,
Yeah,
aren't
I
you?
am impressed. That means 2 weeks if I'm not.
Nowhere to escape, and he
The
goes
one
down.
Chase Young needed that sack.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on first down, gone. Oh, the pressure too
There you go,
great, and he
Lawson.
goes down once more. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun. Goff. And Anderson's got it. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, Get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Kelly. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Hey, watch that. Watch that.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So Jared Goff in the offense. Down by 4. A minute 37 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. He got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Back to throw. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allow him to run with him stride for stride.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
You hear that in his voice? That was no worries, boy. Okay.
Get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Protein spill. Hey, high 7.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. He'll look to throw. Finding his target, it's Cody Latimer. Well, going into the final play of this